Hey y'all, welcome back, and thanks for joining me for today's episode of the Ajayi Effect Podcast, where you are reminded that you are never alone on the winding road of life. Here you can show up as yourself for the whole journey. Your struggles are acknowledged, your victories are celebrated, and if it's happening in the world, we will discuss it. We will discuss it. Before we head into our episode, a quick toast to our sponsor, me, Dupe Ajayi. I have built a career in the power of storytelling and marketing for positive change. From roles at Airbnb, ABC News, and Rent the Runway, I've honed the craft of lifting narratives that inspire. But one thing remains, if equity isn't at the core, I won't be. Follow me here at the Ajayi Effect Podcast and at the Ajayi Effect on all platforms. Okay, let's get into it. So y'all, I've been thinking about something a lot lately. Maybe because I've been online more than usual, and I don't even know how that's possible. But the way that I scan reviews before I do stuff is wild. I'm talking about new restaurants. Let me check Yelp. Movie night. Let me go to YouTube. Book recommendation. Let me check out what the folks on Audible are saying. And I know that I'm not the only one when it comes to this. We all want to know, is it worth it? And I guess that is because right now, time, money, energy, these resources are lacking and they are not to be played with. And so we want signals, we want proof that something is worth it for us. A recent Bright Local study, a survey, it found that 87% of people read online reviews before buying anything or booking anything. And 79% said they trust online reviews just as much as personal recommendations, even though they come from strangers. And here's the wild part. According to the Washington Post, as many as 42% of the Amazon reviews are fake or manipulated, y'all. Fake Google reviews, there's a whole industry behind this. There are people selling 5-star reputations for $5. Y'all, my God. So what are we actually trusting? Who are we actually trusting? Y'all, I felt it too. You want to believe that the last person who sat in that seat or brought that thing actually knows something that you don't, that their experience can save you from disappointment. But here's the rub. Their taste may not be your taste. Their bad experience may be your favorite night ever. Their 5-star could have been sponsored, y'all. And sometimes their bias is showing. We don't always think about it, but reviews come with people's blind spots and biases. What if they had a bad day? What if they don't like a certain community? Or what if they just don't get something that's not made for them? And then when you layer in AI, what happens when platforms serving us these top reviews are only curating the positive things? Not because they're accurate, not because they make the most sense, but because the algorithm is trying to optimize user experience. Suddenly, we're not just trusting people, we are trusting machines that are trained on people's preferences. That loop is messy. And that brings me to this. The same way we seek reviews to validate external decisions, people do this same thing when they are evaluating us. They're checking our vibe before they reach out. What have others said about you? What does your work look like? How are you showing up online? I've done this. This is why I stress personal brand so much, is because your personal brand is the review that somebody will see before they buy in. And even still, people are looking for social proof around that. What are others saying about their experience working with you? That's social proof again. In a noisy, uncertain, AI-saturated world, people don't want just credentials anymore. And to me, that's sad. But I get it. They want clarity. They want evidence. They want alignment. And you have the power to give them that, to influence that. You speak for yourself consistently, and you influence the narrative. So the next time you find yourself deep in a review spiral, I want you to ask yourself, what am I really looking for? And where in my own life am I waiting on someone else to give me the green light? Give me the green light.
Give me the green light. Give me just one night. I'm ready to go right now.
And most importantly, who's writing the reviews that I'm reading and who is curating them? Because sometimes the best review you'll ever get is your own clarity and your ability to say, this is who I am, this is what I bring, this is what I like, and this is why I matter. That is the work. That is the review that's 5-star. All right, y'all, that's all I got for today. If this sparked something in you, which I hope it did, share this with somebody who overthinks and loves reviews too. You know who they are. And remember, until next time, you're capable of big things.